Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video, and rain is here. Sadly enough, there is no rain in my forecast. It's only quite hot and sunny outside, so didn't really get that in the news. But we also have Corridor of Awakening coming tomorrow, so that's cool. It's always something to do and get the next 4-star meta unit up to 120. I think mine is going to be... Well, actually, I don't know. I thought it was going to be Sufia, but now that we have Traya, I don't think we need her anymore. So it might be Geld, but who knows. Alright, so let's take a look at Rain's full kit. Obviously, I'm not streaming tonight because it only dropped Rain, and that's it, and I'm not really too big on it. But let's check her out. So we've got her plus the rest of the Goddess of Destiny characters, so it looks like every other banner. Rain also does not break the 4K barrier. What do you know? Forces, Goddess of Destiny, Primal Demon, and Stern of Spirit, which I am fairly certain is a really, really crappy force. Can't wait for the leader of that to come. Secret skill, she is a single target for 490, so she does have a higher multiplier, so there is no extra effect. You just get extra damage when you get the EX or even normal ult. Skill details. Alright, so here's the first skill that we already knew of. So it gets the 20% magic attack power, and then if it's within the first 3 turns, so turn 1, 2, or 3, it's actually 40%. And then you get the 20% magic resistance down when it's maxed out. It starts at 10 and goes up to 20. So this is a really, really, really good skill for 3-turn burst teams, which this team can be, and not too many others, because there aren't a lot of magic burst teams. And we'll take a look at that in a little bit. But it's good for this meta. I don't know how good it's going to be in the future, but let's continue. Her second skill we don't know. And it is... Alright, so we have the IZIS replacement. The summonable IZIS replacement. So increases all gauges by 40%, which will probably go up to 50, which is what IZIS does for 3 turns. And then IZIS, if you pay attention, she nerfs orange gauges, right? She nerfs orange orbs. But here, instead of nerfing anything, you just nerf crit resistance, which I also thought that she would do. So, okay. I mean, now that we have her full skill, this is actually a really, really good unit, especially for a green team. It's just that instead of bringing IZIS with her orb change and her green buff, you're bringing Rain for her magic damage and her green buff. So, again, let's continue on and then we'll take a look. Her Valor trait, 2 combo, you get a green damage nerf on the enemy for 10%, 2% or 20%. Okay. The season did change over, and now it is green focused, so I guess it might come in handy, but 10% is really not that much. Her actual trait is alt gauge for the first 3 turns, just like Shuna. It's good for a single target well, it's good for any EX character, really, because it just helps you get their ult faster. And it goes up to 15% for the first 3 turns. Okay, that's fine. Extra 20% on the alt gauge. 120 alt damage. And then she gets extra crit damage with Millum. Well, that's interesting. We shouldn't be getting another banner, so I guess they're assuming you're using, like, Anniversary Dark Millum with her? I mean, you totally could, right? Because, you know, Dark Millum is magic, right? Except that you're probably using Millum with Veldora, who is also giving magic damage. So, okay, so let's do the 1 ticket, because I have it, I bought it. Let's do that. We'll see if we can get lucky, not that one, this one, on this ticket. And if we do, great, and if we don't, oh well, we'll see how I feel after we take a look at her teams and everything. So let's do this. What is her quote? So, well, okay, it's Millum animation, whatever. Her quote is, Demon Lord Leon Cromwell has arrived. Okay, so we're looking for Leon Cromwell in the quote. So Millum animation, we know it's a 5-star animation, or 5-star, so whatever. Okay. Can we get a 10% luck on the unit that I'm probably least hyped for? I feel like my luck would definitely go about that. Let's find out. It's not. It's Raphael. Okay, well. Once again, the 10% ticket not working out very well. Alright. So, let's take a look at Rain's possible teams really fast. Because she is, in a vacuum, a really, really good unit. Especially with that green buff now that she's essentially replacing IZIS. But, again, let's filter down by magic care. Not force, but magic attack. So we have, obviously, the new meta. We have Space Millum, who can be a burst, but not really be a burst. Raphael, definitely on his team, not a burst character. Dark Millum on the Veldora team, it's kind of redundant, because the magic attack you're getting from Rain will be overshadowed quickly by Veldora's own skill. So you don't really need to bring Rain on that team. Water Hinata, it's a blue-focused team, so you're not really buffing green orbs there. Same with you two, because you're just supporting Hinata. You could put her with Space 3.0. They are magic-focused. No one gives them magic attack right now, so that's why during their Jubilee, I ended up using Veldora a lot, because he would give them such a huge buff to damage. So, I mean, yeah, that could work, and, Xion and Shinsha are on the banner, so it does kind of make sense there. But then we're getting down to, like, Earth Lumi, Rimuru down here, Dark Diablo 2.0, Wind Diablo. Like, there's not, realistically, too many teams that Rain is going to be super efficient on, because most of them are blue-focused, that are magic characters, or they're just, you're going to use Protector Veldora, who starts out at, 10% and goes up to 70, and it doesn't take that long, especially with low-cost teams, to get to 70. It can take you like 3 or 4 turns, and by then you're already way over the damage potential that Rain is giving, and after turn 4, you're super duper over the potential that Rain is giving. So it is something I want to caution people against, because while Rain is a good magic buffer, she is, if there are more magic teams coming in the future, great, unless they give their own magic buff. And it also only really works if they are another green-focused magic team. So right now, I don't see too many options unless you have the new meta, unless you have Shuna and Sokka, and everyone should have Traya, and Mirren. So it hurts, because her kit's good, but I still think that people should skip this banner, because as of right now, Rain doesn't have too many useful spots. I mean, even if we look at her forces, Primal Demon, okay, that's the buff that Fount of Wisdom Diablo is giving. That's going to be a blue-focused team. He's a stacking protector. Green orbs don't have no place on that team, alright? And the rest of the, Fount of Wisdom team is blue-focused. So it's hard to recommend this character to people who are not, fans of Rain, who love her from the light novels and the manga and all that, and who really want a magic buffer. If you don't have Veldora, like Protector Veldora, then she would probably be a very good pickup for your a starting of a dark team or some kind of magic team. It's just that if you do have Veldora, you really don't need Rain. And if you don't have Veldora, then you could get away with using Rain. It's just that we do have the free-to-play ISIS, who, while not giving the same type of damage support, is giving the same orb support while being an orb changer. So there is some counterbalancing there. So overall, after seeing her whole kit, I would give Rain on her own team probably a 9.5. Right? Again, low-cost buffs, burst buffs, plus the massive buff to greens, which means I don't have to bring ISIS on that team anymore. It does make a whole lot of sense. However, off of Rain's team, off of the Goddess of Destiny team, I really don't see too much usage. No one uses Space 3.0. No one really uses Shinsha. Xion is only really used in Valor Cup. You could get away with bringing Rain into Valor Cup as well as another cheap support, especially since the meta is green for the season right now. You could get away with that. But at the end of the day, are you summoning for Valor Cup? Are you summoning for Jubilee? Are you summoning for Waifu? Really hard decisions you're going to have to make with your own box. But me personally, I'll do a couple multis right now for funsy onesies, but I really can't recommend it. I'll go down to 6k. I'll do 3 multis, but I don't know. I don't really know about it. Okay, so we didn't hit the ticket. Can we get our first multi? Because, that would just be really, really nice and dandy. Alright. So, yeah. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of Rain's skills. She looks really, really good. She looks really powerful on a quick burst team. It's just that her usage really drops off after turn 3. It's cut in half, essentially. Or maybe a third, if you want to look at it that way. Oh my god, get away from me! Okay, well that's what I get for spending crystals on this banner, so let's just skip it. And yeah, okay, so one more. Well, 2 more technically. Alright, skip power, didn't work. And final multi. We get a Dusk again. Can we get a Fake Out again? Probably not. Can we get a Purple Aura? Can we get a Purple Aura and end it? No. Okay, skip power, go. Didn't work. Alright, we're done. Okay. So, we tried. 10% ticket, 3 multis, called it good. I'm gonna stop here. And I recommend that most people shouldn't summon on this banner. Alright? But that's just me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But that's it for me. Take it easy, and I'll see you all later.